Welcome back, everybody, to Nostalgia Quest. I'm Akira. I'm here with Luna, and we are in hell.
Yes. And you are our hellmates.
And you are our hellmates. We are in Doki Doki Literature Club, and things are getting freaky. Things have gotten beyond freaky. Natsuki doesn't seem to remember the fight that her and Yuri had yesterday. Yuri seems to remember because she came up to apologize to Natsuki, but Natsuki doesn't remember. And suddenly, the door swings open, and who could it be, y'all?
Monika.
Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That last time, too.
Yeah.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's... Monika looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet.
Oh, God.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I'll look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Blurp. Monika
Right.
smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me.
Just you.
In that case, oh my god, sorry.
Please.
Yeah, if you guys didn't see last episode, I had a septum correction surgery and I'm still recovering, so my nose is I'm nasally and everything's kind of pressurized up here, so I apologize if some words come out weird. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Blurp. Since your compliments put me in a good mood,
God.
I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine.
Ooh.
She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much.
Ha! Here we go again. You are jealous, Yuri.
I have never seen so many chicks desperate for a man's peen since fucking...
Right?
Oh my god, no, not that one. Oh my god, Akira, your brain is dumb. Oh my god. Tenshi Muyo.
Oh God, yes.
Everybody was willing to kill each other for that man.
Yes. Like, what was so great?
Yeah, he was pretty average.
Yeah, he was okay. I don't know what it was.
She's used to being ignored.
Bitch!
Come on, we're going over there. Oh, I guess we are, whether I want to or not.
Uh-huh.
What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
What the fuck? Is this some Dern Gray thing?
It's
Wrong name, I know.
No, you're fine. It's if I'm remembering correctly, it's pretty heavy, and I'm not gonna embarrass myself by misremembering the book, but if I remember correctly, it's pretty weighty reading.
Of course it is.
There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison,
God.
and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler.
God. But
There's
to
this
be fair, I'm kind of
Oh, I mean, I would read the hell out of it.
into it.
But this reminds me of a Japanese film. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but this dude, like, every part of his body starts turning into like machines, and his like dick becomes a drill and shit, and like all kinds of shit. And obviously it's a metaphor, but yeah, that's kind of what that reminds me of.
Right?
But anyway, I'm really into it.
Obviously.
The book, I mean.
Yeah.
Not the thing about the limbs.
God.
It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Right? Hey, it's a metaphor for Doki Doki Literature Club.
We're all tripping over our words here today, folks.
Right? When don't we?
We're
We're glowing with the flow.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Blurb? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Look, I like, a gory movie as much as the next guy, but I think the horror movies and stories that I like a lot are the ones that just make you extremely unsettled. Like atmosphere wise, that's why I love so many Asian horror films, because they're all built up for like the last 15 minutes, kind of like a Guy Ritchie film. And I love getting to the end and just being like, oh my God, that's what that was. And, like all kinds of stuff. So not to disparage any folks who love the gore fest, but
or the jump scares.
I love jump scares too. Don't get me wrong. I love jumping and getting that energy and just going, ah. But anyway,
I like the mindfuck scary movies. Those are my favorite.
Yeah,
like,
psychological horrors are great. Yeah.
The Others is my favorite horror film, and then also the House on the Hill or whatever it was
House
called.
on Haunted Hill.
Yeah,
that's
I
a good
really
one.
like that one. I haven't watched the sequel though.
I was gonna say, did you see the original?
No.
You should.
Need to do that.
You should. It's real good. Anyway, since we're shouting out favorite horror films, if you have not seen the Japanese film Reincarnation, I think it's Rine in Japanese, go see it. Oh my God. Run. Don't walk. It's so good. Anyway, yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway.
Fuck.
Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I?
Wonderful transition there, Kara.
Thank you. Pat myself on the back.
Yes.
Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should tell you that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly...
Something.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Also, this happened last episode as well, but if something on screen, like, goes by really fast and you guys actually want to read it, I will take screenshots of, like, what's going on, and I'll have it, like, in the corner for people.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. Yo, I feel that.
Right?
Why do you think I started a show where I talk a lot? I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Ooh.
Okay. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying?
Music. Music is musicking.
Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. I was reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if it ends up distracting you or anything. All right. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do?
Yes.
I don't really mean to. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's what happens when you have somebody who's been traumatized, like, most of their life. They're made to apologize for existing. You're allowed to take up space, all right? You're allowed to exist. You know, anybody
Recovering people pleasers.
Oh, yeah. Recovering people pleasers, for sure. I absolutely am a recovering people pleaser. I've gotten a lot better, but still have a long way to go.
Yeah.
I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here.
New art.
New art! Wow!
That is cute.
It is, though, yeah. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Well, you guys are really close to each other, so I would hope that she was in the corner of your vision.
Right?
Are you ready? Yeah? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I
love how her eye shifts to look at us.
Yeah. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you're being so patient with me. Yeah, thanks.
I would read so fast, and if we had to share books, I always got really impatient with the other person because I would read too fast for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people have different reading, what's the word I'm looking for? I was going to say capability. You know, a lot of people have different ways of understanding words, and sometimes, like, because it's not just like, oh, people read at different speeds. It's people process things in different ways and different speeds. And some people just read the words and it's in their head. And some people have to, like, dissect all of the words as they read them.
Or read multiple times.
Or read multiple times if there's something that they don't understand. So it's with Blurp that he's not, like, used to reading. So he'd be slow. He doesn't know how to pace himself in a sentence. So... which is maddening for people like me and Luna who have read since we were very, very little. Yes. Voraciously.
Yay, pop out.
Yeah. But, we continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
God.
Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. The face. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Uh-huh.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Oh. What other kind of things happen with this character?
Right, Yuri?
Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know what came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling all right? Eh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just
Right?
need some water. All right, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Blurb?
Uh-oh.
Did something happen just now? Yeah? No, I have no idea. Yuri was actually a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything.
God!
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does things sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. All right, if you say so. Anyway, I'll go ahead.
I love when she's standing in front of the
text
chat,
box, yeah.
and she does that little sideways thing, the sideways pose, because her skirt almost comes all the way up.
Yeah.
Like, really, Monika? You
Yep.
don't have to show your panties.
Yeah, you really don't. He would be into you either way. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
Yeah, don't ever bend the corner.
Yeah, don't bend the corner. Please don't.
Yes,
Okay. I want...
girl.
I was going to say, I want my voice to give a little bit of a rest, so we're going to go
Yes.
Natsuki.
That's fine. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away.
Thank you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today.
Not by choice, Natsuki. I was not given a choice.
Nope. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. Same.
Yep.
So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem.
That's the point of this exercise, Natsuki.
Yep. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Oh, God.
You know,
Nope.
I'm gonna say I don't, Natsuki. I'm gonna say I don't. I don't think I'm gonna learn anything from this.
No.
Except that this looks like Tebly.
Hey there, little demons. I am just pausing here real quick because while editing this, I thought to myself, this looks like code. And so I looked it up, and it is code. It's, I think, base 64. And so I'm going to put the translation of what this says up on screen. Doki Doki Literature Club has a lot of really cool little things like this, so I hope you enjoy that.
Tebly.
Yeah, no. There's nothing I can read out of that. God,
Like,
what the fuck?
I'm legit just kind of scanning through this real quick to see if there's any, like, words hidden in it, but it legit just looks like a bunch of gibberish. Or maybe it's like, because these little equal signs kind of make me think that it might be something that you can type in to Google. But I can't copy this at all, so I'm not gonna handwrite this. If you guys, you guys can pause here and type whatever you want, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm a tired girl.
And if you find out if this actually means something,
yeah, put it in the comments.
Yeah. Blurb. Why didn't you come read with me today?
I didn't have a choice, Natsuki.
Right? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today.
It wasn't my fault, Natsuki.
Why did you ruin it?
It wasn't my fault.
Do you like Yuri more?
I don't like anybody.
I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me?
Loud and clear. No, don't eat my face. No. No. So sleep here. I didn't do anything. Oh my god, there's blood coming out of her eyes. Yeah. Come play with us, Danny. Oh, look at the fucking smile. Oh my god. Ah!
Say something, Akira.
I'm saying lots of things. I mean, I'm giggling, but you know.
I couldn't hear you. Like, oh my god.
Oh my god, girl, I've been giggling this whole fucking time. I was.
Fuck! That fucking scared me, and if you didn't hear that scream, well...
Oh, I heard you.
Damn.
I heard it. It was pretty fucking great.
Fuck.
Okay. Alright, Monika next, I guess.
I guess!
If you... When you see this played back, Luna, you're gonna see me just jump, like, in my chair.
Oh, I did too! Don't worry! Oh god!
So good. Okay.
Oh god.
Hi
Here we go
again,
again.
Blurp. How's the riding going? All right, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. Okay.
How would he know, since he doesn't know a damn thing?
I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I get my poem to Monika. All right. Great job, Blurp. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guarantee
I really want to know these
it's
poems.
because we clicked that weird thing. I guarantee it. She was just like, you took the bait, motherfucker.
Right?
I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low.
Aw.
I know that feel, bro.
Yep.
That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what Yuri likes is kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though.
God, Monika.
But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri!
Again.
I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Tilde.
God.
Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue like karma chameleon. And endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop. Volate grading offen der Mims. Set call with king, screech ing, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. I don't know why I put math in here. Like plotting a chocolate board on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage.
Oh, fuck.
Under PM of a mugundalus. Delete her.
Oh. Yep.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ah!
Uh-oh. When it got quiet, I just went, uh-oh.
So
Yes.
is Natsuki dead?
I don't know.
Okay.
Legitimately, I don't remember.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway,
Bitch.
here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never
Again.
know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything.
Oh, God. Okay.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening, Tildy. Oh, God.
Okay.
Alrighty. Deep breath, everybody. This is gonna get weird, I have a feeling.
When isn't it? After
After the incident.
Yeah.
That's what we're just gonna call it now, is the incident.
Yeah, episode 9 is the incident.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath.
Yep.
I like just holding it. God.
God, weird.
I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure.
God.
That came out a little awkward. It did, Yuri. It did. I'm not gonna lie. It did get a little coming on a little too strong, Yuri.
A little.
Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Oh my God,
Oh,
this is
God.
a novel. This isn't a poem, ma'am.
Right.
Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding. Bolt head? Yes.
Yeah.
Bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world. You're just listing things. A thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks for every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolt head. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Yuri, just tell us you put this through an AI chatbot. Just tell us that you put this through an AI chatbot. Also notice that the page looks a little, like, dirty.
Stained.
Mm-hmm.
And so many different places.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That's a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it.
She totally fucked herself.
I'm okay. Oh, God. Luna. Jesus.
I mean, read between the lines.
What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. I wouldn't call it a poem. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
Yes.
Oh,
God.
That's
No,
not
we're doing that
nice. That's
No.
so mean. Oh, Monika, you're a bitch. Oh my god.
Poor Sayori. Okay. Oh god.
Okay, everyone. We're in Jello.
His eyes are bleeding.
Yup. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Okay.
Yeah, the eyes are bleeding.
There's... Okay.
Is this about the festival? Well, she's not dead.
There you go, yeah, she's... Well, sort of.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
Bye, Yuri.
That was a concern of hers.
Bye, Yuri.
Bye, everybody.
What's... Oh!
Ah!
Fuck you guys.
Right?
Oh god, we're out of time. We're gonna leave this here. We're gonna take a nice deep breath.
Yeah. Cause what the fuck?
Cause what the fuck? It's just gonna get more fucked up from here. Folks.
Oh, I know. I know.
I'm having a good time though.
Of course you are, because you're making fun of me.
I wouldn't say I'm making fun of you, but I am enjoying. Yeah, I am enjoying
in
you
a friendly way.
Yeah, you know, I was teasing, just playful
Yes.
teasing.
Yes.
But thank you, Little Demons, for joining us today. We will see you guys next time on Doki Doki Literature Club. Don't forget to check out Luna's Instagram in the description box, as well as our Facebook page. We love you guys. Bye.
Yes. Bye.